For my social media essay, I'm going to be talking about what the future of technology means within the next 5 years. And I think that where we're going to be within the next 5 years, technologically speaking, is going to be within the framework of transportation. Transportation has been a major idea of what can be a way to relieve fossil fuel usage. And so I think our technology is going to work towards that goal of limiting and depleting the use of transportation for the purpose of dwindling down the use of fossil fuels. Curitiba, Brazil is a country that was able in the 70s to completely change the concept of their infrastructure for the purpose of bettering the transportation system. And that was in aspects of people driving themselves and within community riding, such as bus systems and things like that. So even with where they started in the 1970s until now, even their building structures were for the purpose of dwindling down that need for transportation. Even here in our own country, the company Tesla is trying to work on ways to figuring out how to bring down the cost of the batteries for their vehicles, so that way the average middle-class American can afford these vehicles that don't have that reliability against those fossil fuels. Even Uber is coming up with concepts of doing air taxis that are based on vehicles that have a limited need of fossil fuel usage. And that's supposed to be working within urban communities where there's tons and tons of people and where vehicle usage can be so high and so rampant. So they're trying to eliminate that system. There's, I believe it is Tesla as well, who's working on a train system that is supposed to be at the top of the line as far as technologically speaking, as far as speed, as far as what it can offer to community, a community member. So I think within the next 5 years, as far as technology goes, that is where the focus is going to be. Even Facebook has come up with a portal telecommunication system that essentially is face-to-face talking, FaceTime, face chat, Facebook Messenger. It's all kind of the same thing. However, the way the setup is happening is going to limit the need to transport, meaning people aren't going to have to go into a brick and mortar office to do work and to get through meetings. They're going to be able to do a communication such as how people communicate on social media, such as how people communicate through products such as the iPhone. So I think that all technological advancement at this time is going to be towards that #1 goal. And that is just companies seeing a need and filling a need. The success of that happening can be based on what are going to be the financial gains from that. So if it's a product or a service that is going to create financial gains, then essentially it should be successful within the next 5 years. If it's something that is not necessarily going to create immediate financial gains, I think that's where we're going to be hindered from getting the technology out to your everyday community member.